And Minister, I mean, this is a huge project, something that I know is very close also to what the country wants to do. I mean, the LNG terminal, is it regasification and also a storage, for example, for a floating storage? Is that part of it, or how big will the complex be?
So for now, it's the first entry point will be an FSRU or an FSU, so floating, definitely. A second entry point might be, and potentially will be, a large regasification on land terminal. But the whole point, what I would want to insist on is this is very much preparing for flexibility in the future. We want to continue to have an agile and flexible strategy. So that's why we are pushing for a first entry point in Nador close to Europe, and making sure that we have access to the international LNG market that provides a lot of optionality. And to answer your second question, where the supplies will come from, well, that's another flexibility that the LNG market has provided compared to pipeline gas. It means you can get access to the international and LNG market.
So are there discussions ongoing now on when the supplies would come from, or is that for a later date? Because again,
we already have contracts already in place, because if you remember, back in October 2021, we were all gathered in Glasgow. This was like 4 months before the Russia-Ukraine war. I was the only one on stage saying, well, if you want us to invest in renewables, we need gas for intermittency. And at the time, we already started discussing, and we made sure that we had at least a 10-year contract, and making sure that we reverse the pipeline with Spain that we already have. We are the only African country interconnected with Europe logistically, culturally, but also gas-wise and electricity-wise and bidirectionally. So we made sure to reverse that gas pipeline to have access to the international LNG market back in 2022. So we already have contracts in place.